and Bob Lambert from Tower District Records. How's it going?
Chuck.
How are you, buddy?
Perfect.
Now, what's up? Growing a beard in the summertime?
Yeah, well,
you
went camping.
You hiding from somebody?
No, I went camping and just forgot.
You went camping and this never brought out the razor again.
Yeah.
Now, it looks good on you, though.
Well, except for when I ran into somebody, they said, "Oh, did you retire?" And I said, "Well, no.
Retire from
Life, workforce, that kind of thing."
I understand. Yeah. I understand. Yeah. Now, Tower District Records doing really well down here, isn't it?
It is. Summertime's a bit slow, but, it gives a good time to organize and to get things ready for the fall.
I saw on the internet not long ago a old machine that was for straightening out warped records.
Yes, there are several varieties. I have one that is a little less expensive.
Do you plug it in?
Yeah. It
heats up?
Heat pouch. You screw it down, clamp it down for about 5-6 hours. And
what else can you use that for?
Waffles or pancakes? I don't know.
All right. So you've been a collector for how many years?
Well, I guess I'm 58, so 54 years maybe.
Since you were 4 years old.
Well, I got my first single when I was 4. Yeah.
What?
I got my first single when I was 4.
What was it?
Big Bad John by Jimmy Dean.
And who did that one?
Jimmy Dean.
Jimmy Dean, the sausage guy?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Followed closely by Ringo by Lauren Green. You know Bonanza guy?
I know Lauren Green personally. Oh, do we have another winner here? Is this Owen? Owen, the ticket guy. What do you got there, buddy? How you doing? Nice tie.
He's a man of many words.
All right. So, the winner to go see Mr. Rude at AppCal tomorrow night, Kevin Spencer. Kevin, thanks for watching.
Woo, Kevin.
You're a winner in my book. Yeah, okay. So, you've been collecting since you're 4 years old, but you don't get rid of any of them?
Let's just say that now I have a much bigger collection, the shop.
So, are you acquiring records from others now?
Daily.
People bring in records like, hey, these have been laying around my house.
Grandma's house.
I want to get rid of them. What do you give me for them?
Exactly.
Or trade. Of course, you try to rip them as cheap as you can.
Well, let's not
so
put
you can
it in
pass.
those
No,
terms.
so you can pass along the savings. Right?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, you brought some albums with you
I did.
today, and I told Shu, I said, when you talk to Lambert, you tell him to bring down some records, but I don't want any records. I want some that are worth something.
Okay.
Okay. What'd you bring?
First one, you're going
I
to
know.
say, you will say, why did I bring this?
Whoa! No!
Ordinary record, right?
How about 8 singles off of this album?
Okay, but a dime a dozen, right? You can get that anywhere. They
But
sold
what's
millions
in it?
of them.
What's in it?
Same
Jesus
record.
juice?
Nope, same record. But why is this particular copy worth more than any other Thriller
Let me.
record? You'll never
He
figure-
has
never
hair.
Still same cover with one change.
There's one.
If you look at the back, right here it says produced by Quincy Jones. We all know Quincy Jones produced this. But this cover got pulled immediately, and it says co-produced by Michael Jackson. So this is the one you want. So
This
that makes it worth $100
$100
for that record.
All right, yeah, let's set that one down easily. Okay.
What else? Oh, this will tie into music for next week. This is Frank Zappa.
Ooh,
Who
coming
next
to the
week-
Tower,
well,
Tower
no,
Theater,
Frank is
Zappa
not.
doing Zappa.
Dweezil Zappa.
Dweezil Zappa.
His son.
And I hope he
And-
brings the guitar.
That he got from Hendrix?
Yeah.
Yeah, well-
He has the guitar from Jimi Hendrix that Jimi Hendrix lit on fire at 1969 Monterey Pop Festival.
That's right. Wow. But anyway, Dweezil faithfully redoes his father's music, and this is not just some, tribute band like
Right.
Led
This
Zeppelin
is no
stuff, or-
joke.
This is real musicians doing real hard-to-play
They
music.
bring real yellow snow with them. Right, yes.
So anyway, this is just a representation of some of Frank's records. Dweezil will have his own material, I'm sure.
Now, the Zappa albums are also known for the covers. Who does the art
so
on these?
let's not show all of the parts of the album.
Ooh. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Cal Schenkel was the artist on quite a few of the Zappa releases, including this one, and they're usually rude, and if you look close enough, they're extremely rude. Mr. Rude.
Okay, and this one would go for...
That's not too bad. That's about a $30 record.
Not bad.
Okay. This is kind of like the joke Spinal Tap record, the Black
The
Album.
Black
but
Album.
It's not.
What?
It's not. This is the Beatles' Black Album. What? It's not the White Album?
I'm gonna
No.
cry.
This is a Japanese. We don't use the word bootleg in our
Reproduction?
business. Something, but it has it's patterned after the White Album. Everybody's got the White Album, but all the songs are unreleased things from the studio or live outtakes or whatever.
Can
and
I
it's
touch
got,
it?
You may.
Yes.
And you can have it for $275 if you want to pony up.
So tell me again, these songs have not been released.
That's
These
correct.
are not the songs that are on the White Album.
No, they're not. They're not.
I know that.
And although there are probably a couple that, well, there's a couple of McCartney
There's a couple
songs.
of them that are, yes.
Let It Be is on there, and it's extremely high quality, and plus a different. You remember how the White Album had a poster in it?
Yeah,
This
that's what I
does
was looking
too,
for.
But it's completely different pictures and that kind of thing. So
Wowee.
that's exciting.
Now, how did you acquire this? Oh, just let me not invent
Typical,
that.
no, a typical. Somebody came in. Hey, my grandma died, and she had a box. We have all these records in the attic. What we take them off our hands. We're moving back to Iowa.
My
Sure.
Grandma Yoko. All right.
Here's a butte. I just picked this up the
Wow.
other day.
Whoa.
Is that nice?
Whoa. I want to just rub it on me. What is
Sun
it?
Records, which is one of the major recording studios and labels of the 50s, Johnny Cash and
Roger
Carl
Perry?
Perkins.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, he
Look at
would
this.
die for this. Yeah,
Huh?
Rogers would die for this,
Oh.
of course. And this is the Blues Years, it's called. It's about a 12-record set of things besides what were put out. And this is imported from the UK. And that'll run you
It's
about...
so cool. Can I open it up?
Sure. Oh, there's a great book in there. That'll run you about $175. Worth it.
Wow, and look at this collector book inside in perfect condition. How much?
You can get that for about $175.
Wow. Now, this is just something that you don't get with the CDs and the downloads and all.
What is a CD, by the way?
Yeah,
I can't remember. I
you
forgot.
sell some of them over there.
Nope.
I thought you had
Vinyl.
some just vinyl only.
Vinyl.
You don't have any CDs or cassettes in there. Goodness sakes. Now, why is vinyl having such a big comeback?
Why?
I read about a 14% increase over last year.
Yes, and it just keeps going up. Why? Because they sound better to a lot of people. There's so much available that's not available on CD or download, and you can touch it, you can hold it, you can look at it, you can look at that book. You can't do that with a download, can you? No.
Now, what about all these people that have the console phonographs out in their garage that their parents and grandparents had, and they need some work on them?
Sure. We have a service that one of the guys who's involved in the shop, he'll go out and actually work on things, or he'd bring it in and we'll ship it out to him. He provides all the equipment in the store, turntables, amplifiers, receivers,
So you are selling
speakers.
equipment over there
Yes.
for people that don't have a setup.
And that is picked up. We sold, I think, 6 turntables in the last 3 weeks. And that's a lot,
That's a lot.
really.
That is a lot.
And I give away a free record with every turntable. It's kind of like, get a wet the whistle, right?
Yeah. You're like the pusher. Yeah, okay.
Stephanie.
Now, what else? You got any more records down there real quick?
I do. This one is nondescript. You wouldn't
Oh, it's
think it-
Hose.
Of course. But no one knows who it is, but look who the name is.
Rick Rubin.
Yeah, who went on to produce the Beastie Boys and Johnny Cash's last records. And
Right.
this is actually Rubin singing. This is a terrible record, by the way.
Excellent.
But it's worth about $100.
Perfect.
So,
Okay.
one last record. This is, there's Record Store Day.
What in the
Twice
heck
a year.
is this thing?
This is a box set that was released in the 2010 Record Store Day collection, and it's Red Hot Chili Peppers, and that's only released that one day, and you can't get it.
They only
except on that
sold
day.
this for one day.
That's right.
Huh.
And it happens once a year in April, but there's a second date now in October of releases that bands just say we're releasing on vinyl, not CDs, on vinyl only, of a new material, old material. You'll get a lot of reissues, the famous Velvet Underground record with the banana peel.
Right.
Remember that one?
Okay.
Yeah. That comes out sometimes. So you'll see this in October. We'll have new releases for Record Store Day.
What's the album everyone comes in for?
Dark Side of the Moon is a big hit. Led Zeppelin 2. But I find more and more obscure things, the blues things you don't see every day, and that's encouraging.
How many records do you have down there to choose from?
12 to 15,000.
That's enough.
Something like
All
that.
right, what's your hours over there?
We are closed Mondays,
Okay.
but I'm usually down there anyway, so if you knock on the door, I'll open up. Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 7, Sundays, 12 to 5. So
Awesome.
we're around.
Awesome. Nice to see that you're open on Sundays. Drives me nuts when these guys close down on the weekends. Okay, Bob Lambert
Thank
from
you, Chuck.
Tower District Records. Thanks for coming by.